Hey guys, it's Matt. I want to do a quick little video basically telling people why I like Logic, because I get asked all the time. People, hey, why do you like Logic so much, bro? How'd you get so hooked on Logic? Blah, blah, blah. Why you got so many Logic posters at your house? Well, I'm going to tell you. Have you ever met someone that changed your outlook on life, that changed the way that you approach each and every day, that made you feel like you are awesome? That made you feel like you can achieve anything you put your mind to, because that's what Logic does for me. And as much as I love his music, I think his rhymes are dope, his flow is ridiculous, and he's talking about things that are actually pertinent to life. That's not why I support Logic. That's not. Because yeah, I might still go to a concert, or I might still buy a CD if I like the music. I wouldn't invest into the relationship the way that I have between Logic and I. And the reason that I'm willing to do that is because I know what kind of person I'm supporting. This is a guy who's given me free tickets to his show when I couldn't afford to buy them. This is a guy who brought me on his tour bus and played me his entire album 6 months before it came out, because he knew that I supported him and that I was waiting to hear that music. This is a guy who overcame drugs, violence, gangs, poverty, every negative circumstance that you could throw a child into. This guy has overcome. This guy has persevered. This guy has turned every negative situation in his life into a positive and found a way to really use it as motivation to be the best person that he can be. And yeah, he's a dope rapper. Yeah, he's selling out shows all across the country in amphitheaters, 15, 20,000 people. And that's cool. But you know what's even cooler? What's even cooler is when he looks at every person in the crowd of his show and he says, you're awesome, you're special, you can do whatever you put your mind to, you can live your dreams. And he empowers people. He makes people feel like, hey, you know what? Maybe I really can do it. If this kid can make it out of the situation that he made it out of and get to where he is now, I can do it too. I can get out of whatever situation, whether it's my girlfriend broke up with me, whether it's, we don't have money to pay the bills this month, whatever. He makes people feel special. He makes people feel unique. He makes people feel like, hey, my situation is my situation for a reason, and I can rise above it. I can become better than it. I can be the best me that I can be. And I'm telling you, man, like, I support him so wholeheartedly, and it makes me so angry when I see people try to detract or try to say things about Logic, because they don't know. They don't know what this dude's like. And to be totally honest, I don't really either. I've only had minimal interactions with him. I've probably spent an hour, hour and a half of my whole entire life with Logic. But that's a man that changed the way that I look at my life. That's a man that gave me the power to believe in myself. Not many people who can really, make you feel cool for being you. Everybody in our world is so concerned about what everyone's got to say about them, what everyone thinks about them, what their impression of them is. And I understand that, I was in high school once, and that was the way that I thought when I was young. If people like me, if people approve of me, that's a good thing. Logic makes people feel cool for being them. They're not cool because they hang out with the cool kids. They're not cool because they play sports or do this. They're cool because they're cool. Because of you're you. That's cool. And to make people feel empowered to be themselves and feel cool doing that, whether you love Pokemon and want to read books all day, or whether you're the star quarterback, you're cool just being you. You're cool not, searching for that validation through other people. And you can make your dreams come true. You can be whatever you want to be. All you have to do is look within yourself and find it. And I think especially in the hip-hop culture, in the hip-hop world, where there's so much negativity, there's so much, bitches and drugs and money and all these empty pursuits, I think it's so cool to have an artist who is embodying people and empowering people to be themselves, to not search for the money or the women or the glory, but to look within themselves and find happiness and pursue their own happiness. That's awesome. So, yeah, I like the music. Yeah, I think he's, a great performer and all that. That's all true, and I'm not taking anything away from that. But the real reason why I love Logic so much is because I know that deep down the person that I'm supporting is one of the greatest dudes on this earth. and that's real.